not functioning very well. I was on. I remember very. I was on what you call business economy. You know, the whole of that business economy, all the way to economy side, the ACs were not working well. It was hot, and then I was watching, and then from that moment till we got to Nigeria. From that moment till we got to, I'm just trying to paraphrase. From that moment till we got to Nigeria, I could remember very well how many times the pilot, broke into conversation and had to apologize and say, "We're really very sorry about this." He was giving us almost every 10, I could almost say almost every 30 minutes. There's always a kind of update. So sorry, this is what we're doing now, this is what we're doing. While we were on that journey, I also remember an incident. So they came, the crew apparently couldn't resolve it. They couldn't manage the crisis or what was going on about it. They couldn't fix it. So they come up and said, we're so sorry, but for all the inconvenience, we're declaring, free lunch, free whatever it is you want, you can get. So trust Nigerians, you need to hear how everybody was jubilating, But something struck me. The experience I had just about a month before, and this experience, somehow I started comparing them. I was trying to see how this matter will be managed. Again, to cut the story short, we landed in Nigeria on a BA. Before we landed, the pilot announced and said that for the inconvenience, they will be giving a voucher of £50 to everyone that flew on that aircraft. I thought it was a joke. I mean, it was my first time with BA, but for what I knew or know of the British man would never even play with his 1 penny, talking of £1. So I felt that must be.
Good afternoon, and thank you so much for joining us on ConsumerHallaTV News this hour. I am Iri Ayomikunle Ike. Let's start the news now. The Securities and Exchange Commission has announced its plans to transition Nigeria's capital market from a T+3 to a T+2 settlement cycle to enhance market efficiency, reduce risk, and strengthen the investor confidence. The Director General of the Commission, Emomotimi Agama, disclosed this at a Trade Association roundtable on ensuring stakeholder readiness for T+2 settlement held in Abuja on Wednesday. Mr. Agama said the transition represents a major milestone in aligning Nigeria's capital market operations with international best practice, noting that it would make the market more competitive and resilient. The SEC boss added that the new system would also boost market liquidity by returning capital to investors more quickly, allowing for redeployment and fostering greater market activity. Meanwhile, Mr. Agama explained further that shortening the time between trade execution and final settlement, the T+2 system would lower market exposure and minimize potential default, adding that faster settlement would improve the liquidity by returning funds to investors sooner, thereby enabling reinvestment and greater trading activity. Now the latest from the federal government now. The federal government has now partnered with the European Union on Thursday where they inaugurated a national program steering committee to oversee the 40 million euro education and youth empowerment in Northwest Nigeria program. The program, which is being implemented in Jigawa State, Kano State and Sokoto State, aim to tackle out-of-school children and also facilitates teacher development and promotes youth skills acquisition in the Northwest region. The committee, chaired by the Minister of Education, Dr. Tuji Alawusi, co-chaired by the Minister of Budget and Economic Planning, Atiku Bagudu, will meet annually to provide a strategic guidance with the secretariat handled by the European Union Technical Assistance Team. Still on the news line, speaking in Abuja during the official inauguration of the committee, the Permanent Secretary of the Federal Ministry of Education, Abel Eniton, praised the European Union unwavering partnership and investment in Nigeria's education sector, which has continued to improve access equity, quality, and system resilience. Meanwhile, the federal government, through the Office of the Head of the Civil of the Federation, has commenced the 2025 Personnel Audit and Skills Gap Analysis, known as PASS Gap Project. The project is designed to provide a comprehensive workforce profile to guide future decisions on recruitment, training, deployment, and career progression within the civil service. This is done by identifying current and emerging skills gaps in critical areas such as the ICT, project management, public finance, data analysis. The project aim as well is to strengthen training programs and ensure targeted capacity development. However, the initiative also seeks to enhance human resource management system through digitalization using the Human Resource Management Information System. The initiative is expected to promote efficiency, reduce financial leakages, and eliminate redundancies and enable strategic redeployment of resources across ministries, departments, and agencies. Elsewhere now, despite Nigeria's aggressive revenue mobilization, the International Monetary Fund said the country's revenue to output ratio could dip to 9.2% in the next 5 years. The country finished last year at 10.8% revenue to gross domestic product GDP ratio. The ratio is expected to fall by over a percentage point to 9.6% this year and further slow to 9.1% in 2026. This is contained in the Fiscal Monitor Report, the document benchmarking countries' fiscal performances relative to other released yesterday at the ongoing World Bank International Monetary Fund yearly meetings being held in Washington, D.C. Still on the news line, in 2030, Sub-Saharan Africa is expected to earn about 15.8% of their GDP as a revenue on average, a figure that is significantly higher than that of Nigeria, highlighted the country's poor revenue mobilization. However, last year, the SSA revenue to GDP ratio was 14.8%, while that of oil production countries was about 10.9%. And now, oil-producing countries' revenue to GDP ratio is expected to fall to 10.3% on average in 2030, a little above the projected ratio for Nigeria. Now, let's tell you that Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission is partnering with the World Bank Group to strengthen Nigeria's decarbonization effort in the upstream oil and gas sector. The collaboration is aimed at deepening the capacity of industry operators in the methane abatement and emissions management as part of the ongoing effort to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Both organizations reaffirmed their commitment during a 3-day measurement, monitoring, reporting, and verification capacity building program organized by the NUPRC and the World Bank Group and the FCT. In regard to a statement by the Commission yesterday, the workshop, which had over 70 participants, brought together representatives of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, international oil companies, indigenous operators, and independents. Meanwhile, the program was designed to strengthen Nigeria's technical and regulatory capacity for effective emissions monitoring and management within the upstream oil and gas sector. Let's tell you now that the United Bank for Africa PLC UBA is set to launch its landmark white paper, which is about to shape a continent's financial ecosystem to access the $3.4 trillion single market potential under the African Continental Free Trade Area. The white paper titled Banking on Africa Future Unlocking Capital and Partnership for Sustainable Growth will be unveiled on the sidelines of the World Bank International Monetary Fund at the yearly meetings in October 2025 in Washington, D.C. The document presents a comprehensive and actionable framework for unlocking Africa's vast economic potential, providing analysis of critical growth pillars, including trade facilitation, infrastructure development, digital innovation, climate finance, and inclusive growth. The document will also showcase strategies for leveraging domestic capital alongside strategic global partnership to assess the continent's $3.4 trillion single market potential under the African Continental Free Trade Area. If you are just joining us, this is ConsumerHallaTV News. We're moving the news on. The Central Bank of Nigeria has clarified that open banking has not gone live yet, despite earlier expectations of an August 2025 rollout. The regulator, however, assured that work is in progress on the governance structure and API standardization requirement for a safe and functional system. The Deputy Director at the CBN Payment System Policy Department, Mr. Chai Gang, said this during the panel session at monitored by Tech Cabal that open banking is yet to go live. While delivering a statement, he said, and I quote, "We have put together a governance structure and we are also building a standardized API template. It will happen soon." End of quote. Now, the CBN issued operational guidelines for open banking in March 2023, but technical and regulatory groundwork is still being finalized before the rollout. Open banking allows licensed financial institutions and third-party providers to share customer-approved data through APIs. Once live, it is expected to unlock new digital financial products and expand access to credit across multiple sectors. Mr. Gang explained further that when Nigeria's open banking ecosystem finally launches, there will be a clear accountability for data breaches. Still talking about the CBN, the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Mr. Olayemi Cardoso, has disclosed the Nigerian trade surplus has risen to 6% of the nation's gross domestic product, attributing the improvement to ongoing macroeconomic reforms by the Bola Tinubu administration. The CBN governor spoke about this at the G24 press briefing on the sidelines of the IMF and World Bank annual meetings in Washington, D.C., where he said the surplus is expected to remain stable in near term as policy reforms continue to gain traction. A statement signed by the Director of Information and Public Relations at the Federal Ministry of Finance, Mr. Mohamed Manga. Mr. Cardoso, represented by the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Mr. Waledo, at the session said Nigeria's economic outlook is brightening despite global headwinds. He attributed the improved balance of trade to sound macroeconomic policies that are beginning to yield positive results. Away from the CBN now, let's focus our attention to education now. Ahead of the official opening of the student loan portal for the 2025-2026 academic section, the Nigerian Education Loan Fund, NELFund, has called on accredited tertiary institutions across the country to update their existing student record and upload the details of all their students. The agency task institutions to upload student record for both returning and newly admitted students on the NELFund student verification portal. Statement by the Director of Strategic Communications Nigeria Education Loan Fund, Mr. Segemi Oluwatuyi, said, only students whose details have been duly uploaded and verified through their respective institutions will be eligible to apply for and benefit from the loan scheme. She also stressed that institutions are required to ensure that each student data is accurately captured and uploaded using the admission number or any other unique and verifiable identifier. And that is all we have for you on the news. Thank you so much for joining and watching us. Do well to subscribe to YouTube channel and watch a broadcast over there. Remember to follow us on all our social media platforms. ConsumerHallaTV. I am Ire Ayomikole Eke. Good afternoon and thank you so much for watching and listening to the news.
Hi people, my name is Mo Fakorede and I am a filmmaker and a film director, and you're watching ConsumerHalla TV. ConsumerHalla TV is everything consumer advocacy, consumer rights, everything that has to do with consumers. On this TV, you'd watch, you'd learn, you'd be educated, and you'd be entertained. Keep watching ConsumerHalla TV.
My name is Olubukola Ozone, a photographer and a social media enthusiast. You're watching ConsumerHalla TV. It's a consumer advocacy TV. If you have a problem, anything, any consumer related problem, just holla at them, just like their name implies, and they're going to get it sorted for you. Keep watching, stay tuned. Thank you very much.
Hi guys, my name is Joba Jalabi. I'm a marketing communications professional. I currently lead marketing at Flash Change, a fintech startup. Keep watching ConsumerHalla TV, a consumer advocacy channel.
Hello, my name is Sharon Rotimi. I'm an actor and I am on ConsumerHalla TV. Now, ConsumerHalla TV is a consumer advocacy channel. So if you have any issues, consumer-related issues with brands and services, you can reach out to them and they will be sure to handle it or to cater to you. Thank you so much.
Hi guys, my name is Iyebiye Adeton. I'm a film poster designer and illustrator. This is ConsumerHalla TV. It's a consumer advocacy channel. We show content on consumers-based news, entertainment, and all of that. So I urge you guys to stay tuned to ConsumerHalla TV.
My name is Anoluwapo Alao, a sales consultant for Star Times Nigeria. This is a ConsumerHalla TV, where they discuss anything consumer needs and get knowledge about anything about consumer. So keep watching
Hi, my name is Adebola Ogushino. I'm a filmmaker and you're watching ConsumerHalla TV. Any consumer related issues, they've got you.
I've been introduced people to our spices business, no regrets from anybody. They're always glad that, thank God, because I have someone that has stroke, arthritis, cholesterol, that they will walk up to me and I'll give them some spices, and thank God it's working for them.
So in one word, describe Ido Market.
Ido Market. Hey, if they look for Alubos, just come Ido Market. Oh, we have a lot of food stuff in Ido Market. We have rice, we have beans, we have a lot of food stuff in Ido Market. So Ido Market is one big market. After Ingo, na Ido.
Thank you very much, ma.
You're welcome.
Karama.
Káàárọ̀ ìyá mi, ṣé dáadáa ni? Gbogbo ilé ńkọ́?
Àlàáfíà, ṣé dáadáa la bá yín?
Àdúrà yín á gbà o.
Kí lorúkọ yín mà?
Mrs. Àtọ́kẹ́ Arówólò.
Báwo ni Mrs. Àjọkẹ́ Arówólò ṣe jẹ́ nínú ọjà yìí?
Májò bàjẹ́ dè mí. Oyè májò bàjẹ́ náà fún mi nínú kọ́mítì ọjà o. Àmọ́ àìwúyè o. Àìwúyè o. Náà bá láàánú ọlọ́jọ́ èyí. Ajẹ́kẹ́mi wá kó dìgbà yẹn.
Àmín. So tí ó bá yé mi ní ẹgbẹ́ má jẹ́ kó bàjẹ́ yìí, ó jẹ́ àwọn tí wọ́n máa ń ṣe peace, tí wọ́n máa ń jẹ́ kí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni tí kì í bínú. Àwa ni.
Ok, nísìn kí ni ìtàn ráńpẹ́ tẹ̀lé sọ?
Tó bá bú mi ń sìn, mi ò ń bínú sí i.
Mọ́mi, kí ni ìtàn ráńpẹ́ tẹ̀lé sọ fún mi nípa ọjà Ìdó?
Ìtàn ráńpẹ́ tèmi kan lè sọ fún ẹ ní pé ńgbà táwa máa dé bíbà torí ń gúrú náwọn ìyá tiwa bíbà. Bàtà dẹ̀ máa dé bíbà èmi náà kéré ńgbà yẹn 1963 la dé bíbà. Bẹ̀tà àwọn màmí ti máa ń wá tán máa ń lọ tán máa ń wá tán máa ń lọ tán máa ń wá tán máa ń lọ. Àwọn akọ́jà wa wọ́n tún padà sí ngúrú, wọ́n akọ́jà wa wọ́n tún padà sí ngúrú. Àwọn ńgbà táwa wà permanent sí bíbà 1963 ni nígbà yẹn. Mi ì ju bíi ọmọ ọdún 6 lọ. Lọ́dún náà lọ́hùn mo ti wà ń bíbà. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ wà ń bí igbá ògùn gbá àwo ògánwo gbogbo wa ń ṣe dáadáa pẹ̀lú ra wa. Láti ọdún tèmi ti wà ń bíbà yìí o, tán tí mo ti gbọ́njú pé Ìdó wà ní Ìdó. Ẹ lè gbọ́ pọ́njà ń bì kan pọ́njà ń dòrí. Bá ṣe wà ń bíbà wàá gbóúnjẹ lọ́wọ́ Haúsá wa jẹ. Haúsá gbà lọ́wọ́ Ìgbò wa jẹ. Ìṣepọ̀ máa fóúnjẹ láṣẹṣẹ máa yẹ̀wò báyìí pé àbófin nǹkan sí fún mi. Èsì tó jọ bẹ́ẹ̀ nínú ọjà wa títí dọ̀la ọlọ́la bó dẹ̀ ṣe wà nìyẹn. Ọlọ́run má wàá bàjẹ́. Ẹni máa bàjẹ́ Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ kó ráyè wọ bíbà lágbára Ọlọ́run ọba. Àwọn ọmọ tiwa náà dẹ̀ ti wà ń bíbà. Àwọn ọmọ wa wà ń bí, ìtí ò sí ń bí ò sí ń bí, ìtó wà ń bí lọ́lọ́lá tí ìkan ni mo fi lẹ̀ sí sọ́ọ̀nsì. Wọ́n mi bolẹ̀ ní mò ń bọ̀ àsọ́fíìsì. Mi ì lè gòkè ní bá ti gòkè lọ kó tó di pọ́n lẹ́ẹ̀dẹ́. So Ìdó ọjà tó dáa ni. Ọjà tó dáa ní ọjà bíamọ ni. Ìfẹ́ lódùn náà dẹ̀ ni. Orúkọ tí Ìdó ń jẹ́ nìyí. Ìfẹ́ lódùn ni wá nídò yìí o. Ìfẹ́ bí àìyedè. Wọ́n bá jà lóyìnbó kán jà Mùṣín náà jẹ́jẹ́dò. Àti ẹ̀rí àwọn òrìrì àdẹ̀ ní bá wọn rí. Ògo bá ń jẹ́ tọ́lọ́run, àní bá wọn rí o. Láṣíwájú ẹ̀dá tó ń jẹ́ mọ̀ọ́mọ́, àní bá wọn rí.
So nípa orúkọ tí ọjà yìí ń jẹ́ tó jẹ́ ọjà Ìdó, ṣé ìtàn wà ń bẹ̀ tó fi jẹ́ Ìdó tí wọ́n fi sọ ní Ìdó?
Mi ì lè ní tàn wà ń bẹ̀, mi ì lè ní kò sí tàn ń bẹ̀. Torí ìyẹn náà ó ṣókùn díẹ̀ sí ni. Àmọ́ láti ọdún tí mo ti wà Ìdó náà ni. Ìdó ẹlẹ́wà.
So ṣé ẹ̀wà nìkan ló wá ń tà ní ọjà Ìdó?
Kò sí ń tà ó borí gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ. Òróró wà, ata wà. Kò sí ń tà bí iṣu, kò sí ń tàn kìtà.
Kí wá ní ìdí tẹ́ fi fẹ́ràn ọjà Ìdó?
Ibi tán bí wá sí ibo la tún fẹ́ lọ. A lè lóyìnbó ká mọ̀ tán ká mojútùú òyìnbó. A lè lọ Mùṣín ká mojútùú Mùṣín. Ìdó tán bí wá sí náà rè. A kúrò ń bẹ̀.
Kí ni ohun má ní gbàgbé tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ sí nínú ọjà tẹ́ lè gbàgbé?
Àwọn ò ráburú kankan. Kò sí aburú kankan. Má ní gbàgbé tá a lè sọ ní pé wọ́n ń bọ̀ ẹ dá wọn padà. Má ní gbàgbé tá a lè sọ ní pé tónílé ń ṣí la máa ń ba ṣí ni. Bọ́lọ́mọ bá ń kó máa ń ba kó ni. Bó níyàwó ń ṣe ìyàwó a máa ń ba kó ni. À ń bára wa lọ ọ̀sẹ̀ kan. Tọkọ wa tá a bá dẹ̀ sọ pé bí báyìí là ń lọ fọkọ wa tó bá pè wá lẹ́ẹ̀mẹjọ ibi tá a wà yẹn ló máa bá wa ipa wà. A lè sọ pé à ń lọ Sokoto kó bá wa ń Kaduna láyé. Ọlọ́run ò fi irú ẹ̀ ṣẹ̀dá wa. Àwọn tán dẹ̀ bí wa náà wọn ò fi irú ẹ̀ kọ́ wa. À ń ṣalágàbàgebè obìnrin.
So àti bo ni wọ́n ti máa ń kọjá wá sí ọjà yìí?
Ilẹ̀ Haúsá ni o. Wọ́n wá láti Nguru, Maiduguri, Zaria, Jos, Kaduna. Tí mo lè sọ nìyẹn. Ó pọ̀ lọ rẹpẹtẹ. Ìṣe má lè èèyàn lè dí òun máa kà tán. lórí gbogbo ohun tẹ́ ń wò ó níbi tí kálukú ti ń wá ẹ̀wà ilé ó níbi tó ti ń wá ẹ̀wà funfun ó níbi tó ti ń wá pupa ó níbi tó ti ń wá ẹ̀pà nìyẹn ó níbi tó ti ń wá. so bọ́rọ̀ wa ṣe jẹ́ ń bí ni àgbàdo àtẹ̀gbẹ́ pé lérè bí Ogun State nǹkan ló làgbàdo àmọ́ ń wá láti náà tì náà.
ẹ ṣé mà. How coordinated and how 3 tribes are here in this market and how things keeps evolving between them, making them together as a family. That will be all. I don't even have to tell you everything because I know you guys going through this journey with me. You started this journey with me and now we are done. And though you all have story to tell and what you learned in this episode of In the Marketplace, that will be all for now. Thanks for watching ConsumerHalla TV. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, share and comment. Tell me on the comment section which market you want me to explore and you want to know more about a particular market, because I'm ready to explore wherever you guys direct me. That is where I will move. Thank you for joining and thanks for watching ConsumerHalla TV. Bye for now.
Hi, good evening. I'm Kikelomo Ajibola and we are live at Lekki, Lagos, Nigeria at the Film House IMAX Cinema for the movie premiere of The Earth. This is the directorial debut of for a feature film by Daniel Etim Effiong. We all know Daniel Etim Effiong is a beautiful, phenomenal actor, and to see him direct a movie this beautiful, we cannot wait to see it. We see a lot of celebrities coming in from this particular place and we are so excited to take you on this beautiful journey as you experience it through our lens at ConsumerHalla TV. Thank you. Good evening, Mr. Daniel.
Hello.
Good evening. You're the man of the hour today, and this is your first directorial debut. We've known you as an actor. We've known you to be a phenomenal actor. I've watched you, for a while now. What would you like to tell us about this particular movie?
It's an important story that has been told, and the thrust of the story is that as one people with one voice, Nigeria will be a better place.
Thank you.
So, it's called The Herd, and if you look at the title, you think it's about herdsmen, yes and no. But even more, it's more importantly, it's about the fact that we must come together as one people with one voice, as a herd, to tackle our differences. That's the thrust of the storytelling in this film. I'm really privileged to be here. I stand on the shoulders of really talented actors and really talented filmmakers to tell this story. I feel blessed, and I wish you all would get to see this film. People must go out on the 17th and onwards to watch The Herd. Tell people about it. Every Nigerian must see The Herd.
Thank you very much. Lastly, your movie, your commercial last year won the AMVC at the Skin. What would you like people to take out from this movie, and how would you want Nigerians to actually receive this particular movie?
I want Nigerians to embrace it. It's our story. It's for us, by us. It's important to tell stories like this, to face our challenges rather than run away from it, rather than sweep it under the carpet. I think it's important that we gather together and create solutions to our differences.
Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hi, good evening, Mr. Kaleremi. How are you doing this evening?
Fine, thank you.
You look nice.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much. What would you like to say? Thank you so much. What would you like to say about this particular movie, The Earth?
I've said it so many times tonight. I'm just glad and happy to be part of a story that is shining light on a very, very important discussion and issue in the country, which is the insecurities.
Thank you very much. What was your role in this movie?
Oh, I'm the groom. I'm the groom.
Thank you very much. What would you like Nigerians to take away from this particular storytelling?
First, Nigerians come to the cinema, watch it, and then let's discuss what you take away from it. I can't tell you what to take away from it because I have what I've taken away from it, but I want you to come, watch it yourself, and make a decision that we can discuss.
Thank you very much. And
Thank you very much. Wait. By the way, it's coming out in cinemas from the 17th of October, 2025, a day before my birthday. This is the best birthday gift you can give me.
Okay.
Let's knock it out the park. Break a record.
Thank you so much. Hi.
Hi.
Good evening. You look stunning, by the way.
You look amazing.
How are you? And how is the premiere for you this evening?
I love it. It's calm, it's cool, it's refreshing, yeah.
What would you like people to take away from this particular movie based on the storyline or the trailer that you said?
I just want people to understand. I know Nigerians understand our situations, yeah, and I know that I just want other people to understand the situation too, and for us to also know that this is actually pressing. I like the storyline. I like the fact it's about really something that's very pressing issue.
Yeah. I'm really a content creator, which is shooting comedy like that. Would you like to venture into movie by anytime soon?
Yeah, sure. And
are you getting any invitation?
Don't worry, watch out for me.
Okay, we should watch out for you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
And this is ConsumerHalla TV. Don't touch the dial, keep watching.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
This is the movie premiere of The Earth. What would you like to tell us about this particular movie?
It's a dope movie, very dope, because it's actually talking about real life situation, the things that bother us about security, security issues, and what else? We should support films like this. We should come out and learn from films like this, because we're not only amplifying the problem, we're also preferring primordial solution. So when people get to see films like this, they will learn one or two things and how to be more security conscious.
Thank you very much. Mr. Gabriel, this is the first directorial debut for
Danny
Mr.
has
Daniel.
been directing. He's probably just saying this.
Okay.
He's done some musical videos and he's a trained director as well, and he's done some short films too.
Yeah, King, by the way.
So he's not new to directing. So I'm not going to say it's his debut.
Okay.
It's just one in the line that he would love to do, and I'm thankful to God that he has achieved that dream, and that's why we're outside to support him.
Thank you very much. Lastly, what would you like Nigeria to take away from this particular movie?
How to be more security conscious. That's it.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, man.
Hi guys, we're live at the movie premiere of The Earth. We are live at Film House IMAX Cinema right now, and I'm live with the movie executive producer of The Earth. Good evening.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, how are you?
Good.
You said you are the executive producer of the movie, right? So how many executive producers do we have on the movie?
We have 3 partners that are executive producers for the movie. We have Escape, which is my company, and we have Serendipity, HHC, and we have Film One as executive producers of the movie.
And we know that this is the first directorial debut of Daniel Etim Effium as a film director. I'm so excited to know more about the movie. What would you say a little bit about the movie without giving it away?
I would say it's a packed movie. A lot of your stars, a lot of your faves, a lot of character delivery in this movie. So it's gonna be packed with action, drama, suspense, a lot of suspense, because I'll just drop in. It's about kidnapping, insecurity.
I was about to ask that because one of the vices that we have in Nigeria right now, one of the issues that we are dealing with, kidnapping and other sort of insecurity in the country. What do you expect people to take away from this particular movie? Because you already said that we are going to be expecting a lot of suspense. So we're about to fasten our seatbelt to really see what this movie is about. So what would you expect people to take away from this particular movie?
Well, we hope that this movie sparks conversations about the insecurity situation of Nigeria, that will bring about, conversations around nation building and how to rebuild Nigeria, how to rebuild the image of the country, how to encourage ourselves to be secured in our economy, how to encourage everyone in diaspora, Nigerians in diaspora, to come back home and put their money here, how to encourage foreign investors to put their money back in Nigeria, because I feel like this is a major deterrent to foreign investment or even local investments, because it cripples parts of businesses, right? So, and not even businesses, our livelihood. So basically that's it.
Thank you very much. How was the set life of the Earth? How emotional was it? How interesting, exciting was it for you?
I would say very emotional, right? Because you have someone that's just coming from an event that should be the best day in your life to being faced with a traumatic situation like that, and being faced with having to overcome something you didn't plan, right? So yeah, it is emotional, and it is something that should bring us to think about where we go from here.
Thank you very much for that. Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Efe Ejukolem, founder Escape. Thanks for coming to the premiere of The Herd, and tell your friend to watch this movie. Go to the cinemas near you October 17th, and from there, watch this movie, have fun, enjoy it.
Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you. Hi, good evening, Mr. Lani. Are you the writer of the movie The Heads?
Yes, I am.
What was the experience? What inspired you to write the movie?
I was in church, crossover service. Someone gives a testimony, but I feel like he was kidnapped and he was rescued. But the way he told the story, I felt like there was a lot that he wasn't saying, and it touched me. And I feel like when something touches me that way, then I want to write about it. I want to share. Then I researched more about it, and then I want to share it in a way that I know, or a medium of conversation that I'm comfortable with, which is feature films. And that was the beginning of The Herd.
Thank you very much. Talking about this particular movie, it's a very, very controversial topic in Nigeria. We have a lot of situations when it comes to kidnapping in the country, and you said you heard it from a testimony at a church service, and this is not the first time we've gotten to know that people have been kidnapped in the country, and some of them unfortunately are not being rescued. Some are even they'll collect the ransom and they will still later kill the person. So what do you expect people to take away from this particular movie?
So the first thing I want people to take from this movie is that it's entertaining. I know that's a weird thing, but because of the subject matter and how real it is, I want people to know that you can have these conversations on an entertainment medium, right? So that's the first thing. But the other thing is that I want people to know that, and it doesn't have to be kidnapped, right? Or whatever it is that you're going through life. Two things. I know we always hear it go better, right? But the truth is that what you're going through, sometimes it feels like rock bottom, but it can be worse. So where you are, find strength and move on. Sometimes it feels like, sometimes people find strength when it gets worse, right? Before it gets worse, dig deep and find strength. That's what I'd like people to take from it.
Thank you very, very much. Talking about this particular movie, let's link it to the government. Is there any message from the government in this particular movie?
No, they should watch the film.
There's no message from them?
No, watch the film.
Okay, so we are just watching the movie as citizens. We are all citizens of Nigeria.
Exactly. Watch the film, be entertained, and then every other thing you take from the movie, great.
I hope the suspense is not going to give us heart attack.
Sorry?
The suspense.
We hope to keep you at the edge of your seats. I think Daniel has done a good job of doing that.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much. How was it working with him on set? And this is his first movie actually as a director. How was it working with him on set?
Yeah, so I wasn't on set. I visited on set. Most of my work was pre-production, right? Giving them the template or the scripts to be ready. But what I'll say is that Daniel is very detailed. He knows what I believe that he knows what he wants for his career. I believe that he knows the kind of conversations he wants to use his platform to share, and I'm happy that I'm aligned with his kind of vision, and I'm happy that the first feature that his directorial debut, I wrote it, so we're tied together for life. Yes,
thank you very much.
Hello everyone, this is Lani Aishida, writer of The Herd, and you are watching ConsumerHallaTV. Don't change that dial.
Hi, good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Thank you so much for honoring the the black carpet.
It's our work. We are here to promote the film.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And you are the editor for the movie The Heads?
Yes, I'm the editor and the VFX guy for The Heads. So all those guns, shoot.
Papa. So how was it for you? How was the experience, the excitement, the sorrow, the emotions for you?
It was good, and when I say good, it's very, very good. Why? Because like I was telling everybody, or I was saying to people that you can't tell a better story than our reality in Nigeria. Yeah, you can't, like I said, you can't tell a better story, and you put your money to this tells a whole lot about your person. So when Daniel called me that, Cassidy, I want you to work on The Heads, I was like, this is your directorial debut. I was like, yeah, let's do it. Working on it, it was emotional for me because when I was watching it with the violence, the kidnapping, the ransom taking, it's not like saying I'm there. So because as an editor, you have to infuse yourself to the story so that you can get the right emotion, you can do the right cut when it comes to this. And like I said, it was a whole lot. I won't cry, but last, God got me.
This movie speaks solely about one of our social security vices, which is the kidnapping.
Yeah.
What do you hope people take away from this movie, including the government?
Okay, the government should stop lying. There's how far you can lie to the people.
Okay.
It's just like seeing somebody that is wearing red boxers and the person telling that no, these boxers are white now. It's not possible. You will say Nigeria, we are experiencing this. You are seeing bandits, killings everywhere, and you are going everywhere telling people that no, we have more security. Our security is good. Like. And when you lie, use another lie to cover it. That's just it. So if you don't, as the government, if you don't start putting certain structure in place, you won't get the right result. That's just the truth. Because I feel like Nigeria has the money, or we have the money because I'm in Nigeria. So I would say we have the money to make this work and expel this nuisance. But a lot of people are making money from this. You get, and like I said, it's all about survival. But last, that's what it is. Everything comes to survival and money. A lot of people are making money, even from the insecurities, the military. So everybody are making money one way or the other. So they don't even want it to stop because last, we are allocating billions to this thing. Will the soldier want it to stop? No, we are in Nigeria. We just tell ourselves the truth.
That's so sad, actually. I've been that you've actually seen this movie. I hope. How would you rate the movie over 10?
Being that I've seen it.
Yeah, like you are the editor of the movie. You were there, exactly.
I put everything together. What you are watching, I join everything. Now, I told the last story. That's what the editor is the last storyteller of a movie. It's what I call that you watch last as a movie.
I hope you've got the good call.
It was good. Like I said, it's good. Like I said, this is the best film of 2025. Trust me.
That's huge to say.
Yeah.
So why are you rating it? 1 over 10.
I'll give it a 10 over 10.
Oh, okay. It's a 10 over 10.
I can't give my work any less.
That's good. Thank you so much. Thank you.
What's up, guys? My name is Joshua Cassidy. Keep watching ConsumerHalla TV.
And thank you so much for gracing the black carpet this evening. Thank you. You look lovely, by the way. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Tito, what do you think about this particular movie, The Heads?
I think it's going to be an excellent one. I'm very excited that it is the debut directorial feature film from Mr. Daniel. So I expect nothing but the best. We all know he's an excellent actor, so I know he will not bring anything less than excellent.
And this particular movie is actually talking about, from the trailer, it's talking about the kidnapping or the social violence that we have in the country as of the moment. What do you expect to take away from this particular movie?
I'm actually hoping that we get a way forward, or like an advice, a word of advice. I would have said, okay, let's be careful, but the thing is, how careful can we be?
Yeah.
So just more of how can the government help, what can be done, and also more or less maybe PTSD, how to deal with it afterwards.
And you know, Japa syndrome is very, very common right now, and the fact that we have a lot of beautiful landscape in Nigeria that people are not able to visit because of this particular insecurity that we are facing in the country. You just mentioned the government and everything. Do you hope that by producing movies like this, we could help bring back people from outside the country to better invest more in the country?
Most definitely, I think so. I think that in every way that we can increase awareness and more or less encourage people to not give up on this country that we have should be appreciated. That's why I love the movie like this.
Right, thank you very much.
Hi, this is Tito the Writer. Keep watching Consumer Hala TV. Thank you.
Good evening, Mr. Adebola. Thank you so much for gracing the black carpet, and thank you so much for honoring this interview. This movie is about X-Men, like I would say, because the name, the heads. What would you like to say about this particular movie?
I'm looking forward to being surprised. Daniel has shown me the preview, the trailer rather, and I told him I didn't want to watch the film until tonight.
Okay.
But I think that I am most impressed by the direction, the story, the depth of acting that I saw in the trailer. And I know Daniel, by many of us, see him as an actor, but really or truly, he is actually originally a director, and that's really what he loves to do. And so I'm happy for the world to finally experience him on the big screen.
Thank you so much. This movie focuses about one of our social insecurity in the country, and it's about Mr. Clay. Good evening, sir.
Thank you, brother. Looking good. I'm looking forward to.
I can't see white men doing interview things. I can't enter the interview.
All right, thank you so much. So you were saying about the movie. I said, what would you like to say about the movie? Given the fact that it's talking about kidnapping Nigeria.
Yeah, and then, I'm a big believer in pop culture as a driver for important behavior change across, countries, nations, across the world. And so for every time there's a film that steps out of the comfort zone of humor, of romance, to take on hard-hitting issues, to shed light and create a change in behavior, it's actually very exciting. So
thank you very much. What would you rate this movie? You've seen the trailer and this is the first.
Let's wait.
We should wait.
Let's wait.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you so much. Hi, good evening.
Hi.
Thank you so much for gracing the black carpet this evening.
It's my pleasure.
And this is Onye. You were the lead character for Baby Farm, and you did exceptionally well in that movie. I really love the movie so much. So coming back to what's going on this evening for the movie premiere of The Eds, and you're here as support. Yeah. So what would you like to say about this particular movie?
I've only seen the trailer, and I thought it was thrilling. I also thought that the topic of the theme and the topic that was handled in the film, it's a very relevant one and a very important one. So I'm looking forward to see the story that was carved around it. I'm looking forward to be thrilled. I'm looking forward to enjoy it, and also to take one or two things home, so that things that can help us be better as Nigerians.
Thank you so much. As you've discussed Nigeria, you've spoken about the particular theme of the movie. It's giving kidnapping and other social vices that we're currently dealing with in the country. What do you expect people to take away from this, including the government?
I think, that's what I'm really looking forward to seeing. And whatever they're saying, I hope that it's one that pushes the needle forward, pushes the conversation forward in terms of what can we do as citizens to help ourselves, and then how can we hold the government more accountable because it's their responsibility to keep the citizens safe. And if they're failing at that in one form or another, let's know how we can rise up as citizens to hold them accountable, and also to encourage them to do better for the citizens. So
Thank you very much. Talking about citizens, we've seen a lot of youth traveling out of the country due to one thing or the other, not necessarily kidnapping, but we have a lot of social vices going on in the country, and the fact that we have beautiful landscape in Nigeria that we cannot visit. You will see a lot of people talking about NYSC, but they can't go because of what's going on in the country. So this particular movie is targeting that. So do you think this will better bring home people from abroad and also make investors stay in the country?
I hope it does, because film is so powerful. Film reflects the society, but it also influences the society. So I think that, and I hope that with this film, what you've just said, I hope it's something that comes to fruition, that the diaspora Nigerians, that they see it and they are I want to use the word, more awakened to the plight of the Nigerians at home, and it pushes them. If they can't come back, they should come back. That would be great. We would love for Nigerians to come back because we are the ones that will build our country by ourselves. So I hope that he does that, actually.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much for gracing the black carpet once again.
Hi everybody, my name is Onini Odukuro and I'm here at the premiere of The Head, and I'm shouting out to you at ConsumerHallaTV. Stay tuned. Thank you.
Good evening, Mr. Efa.
Good evening, how are you doing?
You look handsome.
Thank you very much. You look amazing as well.
Thank you so much.
Do you have a boyfriend?
No, I don't have a boyfriend.
We'll fix that tomorrow.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you so much. We're here for the movie premiere of The Heads. What would you like to say about this particular movie? Been the first movie directorial debut of Daniel Etim.
I think it's amazing. I've watched him build this from the ground up, and to finally see it here is a privilege that God has kept us alive to this day. And I'm super, super proud of my brother, and I can't wait to watch it with everybody else. I think it's going to be a smash hit, and I think it's going to change Nollywood as we know it.
Yeah, thank you very much. Talking about Nollywood, Nollywood of before and now, which one do you prefer?
I love them both, but for different reasons. I mean, you can't have a building without the foundation, to know where you're going, you have to know where you're coming from. So all the legends in the past have set the tone for what we are doing today. So I can't say one is better. They are two very different things, but they're both amazing in their own rights.
Thank you very much. This movie focuses on one of our social vices, insecurity in the country, talking about kidnapping.
Yes.
And this particular, from the trailer, it looks very, very suspense-based, drama-filled, and exciting. What would you like people to take away from this movie in particular?
I would like the government to watch it and also address the issue. I would love people to learn these things and also be entertained and learn while they're being entertained. But it's such a serious issue that we have to tackle. So I'm looking forward to experiencing this with the rest of the country and beyond.
Thank you very much. Is there any production coming from you anytime soon?
Any what?
Any production coming from you anytime soon?
There's actually one that has myself, Daniel, and I don't want to give too much away, but it drops next year.
Next year. Oh, we're looking forward to it. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much. Hey guys, my name is Efaiwara. You're watching ConsumerHallaTV. Keep it locked, right? Peace, one love.
This is the movie premiere of The Heads. What was your character in the movie?
Oh yeah, I played Dilly. My name is Barry, by the way. I played Dilly, and it was an amazing set, amazing film. I can't wait for you guys to watch it. We did something amazing.
I hope so, actually.
You would don't take my word for it, right? You're going in now. You're going to watch it. Okay. So when we watch it, tell all the people you know to actually watch it.
Thank you very much. What would you like to tell us about your experience on set?
Oh, it was wonderful shooting with the cast and crew, right? From our director, Daniel Etim he is a cool-headed guy, and his set was really fun. And then from the director to every crew member, every cast member, it felt like a family project. We all came together to actually make something work. So while we were traveling to different places, and the rigorous shoot experience, it was still fun. There was still the place of the heart, right? So it was wonderful, and it's the director's directorial feature film. So it was a great experience.
Thank you very much. How would you rate your experience over 10?
Over 10, straight 10, man. Straight 10 over 10. Straight 10 over 10. I don't want to do 12 over 10 it's a straight 10 over 10. Straight 10 over 10. It was good. One of my best set experiences yet.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Good evening, Mr. Dan. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. We had the movie premiere of The Heads, and we're here to look at how things are at the movie premiere. What would you like to say about this particular movie?
So when I saw the trailer for the film, I was quite impressed. I love the ensemble, the cast. I love the direction. And I'm just, excited for a great film, pretty much. So yeah, I can't wait to see what The Herd is about, pretty much.
Thank you very much. This movie, from the trailer, we can see that it focuses on one of our insecurity issues, which is kidnapping. And it happened on the very interesting day, which is on the wedding day. It can be very emotional, suspense-filled, and dramatic. What would you like the people to take away from this particular movie, including government?
I mean, listen, that we can do more, that it can happen to anybody.
Yeah.
It can happen on your best day. It can happen on your worst day. You know, and it's insecurity doesn't respect status. You know what I mean? If you feel like you're bigger than it might not happen to you. But what about your kids? What about your mother? You know, your cousin, your family member, anybody, your best friend, somebody. So in the little ways that we can, we need to be security conscious, right? In our homes, with our staff, everything. Just be security conscious. And the government, please, this should be a wake-up call. Let's do more.
Thank you very much. We can see a lot of our youth traveling out of the country that will give you excuses such as this one. What would you like this movie to portray to the Nigerians in the diaspora?
That this is not all that there is to Africa, and this is not all that there is to Nigeria. But like every country and every continent, there are challenges and there are problems. And the reason why we have film, we have music, we have art, is that we can also use these mediums to make noise, to point fingers at these issues that we have, draw attention of the government and of international bodies and say, please help us. That's basically what it's about. Nigeria is a beautiful country. Africa is an awesome continent, and there are more beautiful things about us.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
Hi guys, my name is Charles Bond, actor, content creator and influencer, and you are watching ConsumerHalla television. Keep it locked.
Hi, good evening, Mr. Kachi. You look handsome.
Thank you.
I guess you are tired already.
What?
Are you tired? Because you look tired.
No, I'm okay. I'm not tired. I'm all right. How you doing? You good?
I'm good. Thank you very much. This is the movie premiere of The Earth.
Yeah.
So what do you want to say about this particular movie in a little bit?
Well, I can't wait to see what Daniel has cooked for us. I'm really looking forward to it. So let's see what happens when we get in there.
Thank you very much. This movie talk about kidnapping from the trailer that we've seen, because we've not seen the movie. It's coming out October 17th. So what do you expect people to take away from this movie, including the people and the government of Nigeria?
Well, it's a story that needs to be told. You know, we cannot keep burying our head in the sand and saying and pretending that things like this are not happening. They are happening, and I'm happy that the story is being told. So I can't wait to see it, and I hope everybody goes out to the cinema when it comes out in October on the 17th. I hope everybody goes out to watch, because we need to tell these kind of stories.
Thank you very much. Right now, we are seeing that some investors are moving out of the country due to some of the insecurity issues and other things that we have in the country. And also, our youth are like traveling out of the country, this includes all of these particular issues that we're having. What do you hope this tells people that are trying to invest in the country and also the youth outside the country?
Well, I mean, to each his own, really. But obviously, when a place is not suitable, people will move. So more stories like this need to be told, and we need to address the situation, so we can put a stop to people migrating and the Jackba syndrome.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm very much in support of Daniel telling this kind of story, and we hope more people will follow suit and tell stories similar.
Thank you very much.
How you doing? What's up? My name is Kachin Notre, and you're watching ConsumerHallaTV. Don't touch it.
We're here live at the movie premiere of The Earth, and we're so grateful for you to be able to grace our black carpet this evening. Thank you so much. This movie, what would you say about it? A little bit of something from you about the particular movie.
I think it's one of those big, bold stories to be told, considering the crisis that we're experiencing in the country with the herdsmen and security challenges. So I think it's a bold step, especially Daniel being an actor, stepping into his directorial shoes and deciding to take on a story like this. It's quite commendable.
Yeah, thank you so much. And you've spoken about the fact that it's one of the vices we are dealing with at the moment in Nigeria. So what would you want people to take away from this particular movie? What lesson or what way do you think it's going to affect the view of the country in general?
Well, it does what movies should do and art should do, draw attention to situations like this, and that's what it's exactly going to do, and that's why we're all here to support it, so the word can go, people can watch, and conversations can happen.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much for your time.
Hello, good evening.
You look stunning, Miss Ruth. Thank you. I am one of your biggest fan. I watch your movie every time on YouTube. So, coming to the movie premiere of The Earth, what would you like to say about this particular topic?
Well, I am here to support Daniel. I'm here to enjoy myself.
and I'm also here to see how amazing the film is.
Thank you very much. This particular subject is a very big one in Nigeria right now, and we have a lot of social vices coming on from it. What would you like people to take away from it, and also the government?
Well, hopefully the government gets to listen to us, because sometimes I feel like we have two different countries, the ones that they know and the ones that we're in. So maybe we're able to find a balance in the mix.
Thank you so much. Well, are we looking for look forward to any of the production coming out on YouTube?
Of course, every Thursday there's something new and fresh that you can watch and enjoy.
Yeah. What would you like to say? What would you like to tell people about this particular movie, and how do you want them to watch it?
Let's see what the content of the film is first and the direction that the story is going, and we can take it from there.
Thank you very much.
Hello, my name is Ruth Kadiri, and this is ConsumerHalla TV. Please keep watching, don't touch that dial.
I mean, I just got here, and I mean, it's good to see everybody come around to support, Daniel's film. Yeah.
Thank you so much. This is the first directorial debut of Daniel, and this movie speaks solely about the security vices we have in the country. So what do you expect to take away from this particular movie?
I mean, knowing Daniel, there's going to be lots of subtle and not so subtle shade, and there's going to be a lot of key messaging in the film. But I'm interested to see the film as a whole, because Daniel, I mean, this is his first film, and I'm really interested in seeing it. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much. We have a lot of issues in Nigeria. We have a lot of beautiful places in Nigeria. We have a lot of landmark, and also we have investor capacity that we can have in this particular country. But because of these social vices, people cannot be in this country, and we have a lot of youth going out of the country because of issues like this. What do you want this movie to teach Nigerians in diaspora and investors looking forward to building something in this country?
Wait for things to get better, I guess, because I'm going to be realistic. Nigeria is not a safe place. So, I mean, wait for this place to get better, then come and invest.
What about the youths outside the country?
Learn what you can from outside the country. Learn everything you can. And if you want to come back, come back. If you don't want to come back, I'm not going to hold it against you.
Yeah, thank you very much for that, because it's been a debate, And talking about the government also, we hope to see that this movie speaks solely to the government also, because they are the one in charge of our security in the first place. We know we should be looking out for our own safety. But talking about the government, what do you expect the government to take away from this particular movie?
I think that if there's anything that they can take away from the movie, you already know.
You already know.
You already know.
You already know. All right, thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Iluzanama, and you're watching ConsumerHalla TV. Stay tuned.
Oh wow, what an amazing night, what a beautiful night this night was. And we've just finished the movie premiere of The Earth. Coming out from the movie, I could say it was a very beautiful movie. I can't wait to see it again on the October 17th for this particular movie to be out, for all of us to be able to watch it. This movie is superb, suspense-filled and drama, thrilling, also exciting. The characters, the cast, the crew, they did their job, and Daniel Etim cooked, and we are about to eat. Thank you so much for joining us on Screen Time once again at ConsumerHalla TV. Bye.
Alright, welcome to another beautiful edition of Healthy Living on ConsumerHalla TV. And if you are just joining us for the first time, trust me, this is the program for you. We talk about everything health, and we talk about everything education to make ourselves more important, to put ourselves first, prioritize our health, and how well we can structure ourselves for the future. This is Healthy Living on ConsumerHalla TV. I'm Kike Lomo Ajibola. If you are just joining us for the first time, welcome, and welcome to this beautiful program. This is ConsumerHalla TV. If you haven't followed us across all our social media platforms, please do so at on Instagram at ConsumerHalla TV, on Facebook at ConsumerHalla TV, X account at ConsumerHalla TV, and you can always join our live program every weekdays at ConsumerHalla TV on YouTube. This particular morning, we're talking about a very important conversation I think everybody should actually have at the back of their mind, which is sleep, stress, and nutrition. most of the time we bring our nutritionist in the house, Miss Tumininu Olufora, to further buttress what nutrition can be and how nutrition can affect our various ways of life, and sleeping is part of them. We all know that sleeping is a form of resting the mind, the body and the soul, and also giving the body a new energy boost to actually rejuvenate and also have this burst of energy, fresh air into the body system. This is why sleeping is very paramount in every human life. People that don't sleep know that it is not easy to live life. I'm very sure there's an illness people call insomnia, and it's not an easy one to deal with, and we pray none of us go through that particular stress. So sleep stress is very important, and it actually happens to people. You see a lot of people that would say, even if I close my eyes, if it is not 2 o'clock, if it's not 3 o'clock a.m. in the middle of the night, I cannot sleep. What causes this particular issue? So we want to put it side by side with nutrition, how nutrition can affect our sleeping pattern. That's exactly what we are going to be discussing this morning. And I won't be the one discussing this particular issue, because I am not a nutritionist. I'm not certified in the particular topic, but I would definitely be needing the help of Ms. Tumininu Olufora to actually help us with this. Good morning, Ms. Tumininu.
Good morning.
I think last week we spoke about a little bit on, I can't really remember our conversation last week, but I think it's more on nutrition also. But the fact that we always bring you here to talk about nutrition is something that is very paramount. Nigerians don't take nutrition very seriously. They think, oh yeah, we spoke about meat, and the myths that misconception concerning nutrition, and maybe it's a myth that nutrition affects sleeping. Maybe what we eat doesn't really affect how we sleep, but a lot of time we heard that if you eat late, you may not have a very beautiful sleep, you may have a bloated stomach, stuff like that. But these are all assumptions that we've just been hearing here and there, and it's not something that somebody has come out to say, okay, this is what is really affecting it. But in the first instance, what actually is sleep stress?
Okay, so, sorry, excuse me. Sleep, stress, and nutrition, okay, so it's like a triangle.
Okay.
Sleep, then there's nutrition and stress.
Oh.
And if one of them leaves, that's no longer a triangle. It loses balance.
Okay.
So that's why the three of them are important factors in everyday life, because you can't have a good day if you've not had a restful sleep, and then also if you're stressed, your day is just, it's not going to be so much good. So yeah, nutrition plays a key role in these three factors. Yeah. When it comes to sleep and nutrition, like you said, you hear that nutrition plays a key role in sleep.
Yeah.
If you eat late, you won't be able to rest well.
Yeah.
And it's not wrong, because if you eat late, your system can't digest everything before you sleep. So that's why they say if you eat late, you won't be able to sleep well. But then also when it comes to stress, because you see people when they are stressed, they binge eat, so yeah, nutrition also plays a role in stress. So that's why it's a triangle.
Wow, that's actually, so I think we are doing math. It's as if we are doing 180 degrees Celsius this morning, and I'm in for it. So sleep and stress, also in nutrition, they work hand in hand, and if one is out of it,
the whole thing.
Don't you think we need to remove stress? Like we need to remove stress.
It's life. We're humans. We'll be stressed.
That's
we'll be
true.
stressed. So if it was possible to remove it, I mean, it would be
think
nice,
we
because
actually need to
everybody.
remove stress.
But then we are humans. We'll get stressed. Something will stress us. So that's why stress is also part of the triangle.
Oh, wow, that's beautiful. So we spoke briefly about eating late in the night, which I'm probably going to still come back to. But what kind of, because some people don't eat late in the night. Some people are religiously following the 6 o'clock p.m. mark. I'm not it. I don't know how people do it though, but some people are doing it, and I'm very proud of you guys. We that we are not doing it, I'm proud of us too. So how does what we eat in the daytime affect our sleep pattern in the night?
Okay, so in the daytime, well, it might not necessarily affect it because your system has already digested it before. No. But it also doesn't mean that it won't affect because, like we've been talking about food, and if you don't have a good eating habits, you are going to be, not only are you going to be stressed, but you also could have different forms of illnesses, which leads to another issue entirely, and then nutrition now plays another key role. But then you're no more trying to manage your diet, you're not trying to treat a disease. So that's why, even though you say, okay, it might not affect, when it comes to sleeping, it might not affect it if you've eaten in the morning, like what you eat in the morning might not really affect it. But then I would say it does, because your meal is also your life. What you eat will tell you how you will be.
Okay,
so
that's true.
When you eat well in the morning, you won't, but like, look at this. We have 3 meals. We've been talking about how you should eat your breakfast, you should eat your lunch, you should eat your dinner. So imagine I take out my breakfast, like I don't want to eat breakfast. By the time I'm eating lunch, maybe around 12 when I'm hungry, I'm going to eat
the combination
of both breakfast and lunch, and then I'm going to eat more of it. And then by the time I'm hungry, maybe I'm hungry for dinner around 5, 6, I'll eat. And then I'm hungry again, and then I eat something. And instead of snacking on healthy stuffs, like you see, you can snack on fruits, you can snack on some teas. But you see yourself, you carry one big plate of food and put it in front of you and eat.
Oh my God, that's true.
So yeah, it also affects how you eat.
So people that eat eba in the morning now, people should be careful. No, actually, some people do.
Yeah, I know some people that eat.
Oh wow, okay. So not only me. I know somebody that can eat eba and okra early in the morning. I'm like, okay, how do you do it?
Like, how do you do it?
How do you do it? Like, it's so funny how some people say, I like to eat. Okay, I think Mr. Emmanuel is part of them. So I don't know, but some people do eat eba early in the morning, and it's very funny how you wake up in the morning, the first food that you want to eat early in the morning is eba. I don't think I even like to eat eba in the night. Chocolates of early in the morning. I love to sleep, and I think it's true, eba makes you sleep because it's heavy.
Sleep, yes.
Yeah. So it's not because it has any
not because
any drug,
it's
but
just because
it's
it's
heavy.
heavy.
Thank you very much. So people always say that, how would eba make me sleep? So it's quite funny. So now you spoke about nutrition the other time, but we are talking about the fact that sleep, stress, and nutrition is a triangle, and if one is removed, it will lose balance. So what I'm going to ask next is, what nutrition play the biggest role in promoting quality sleep? What are those nutrition?
Okay, so
nutrients rather.
We have different nutrients that play quality roles. You see, you have the minerals, you have the vitamins, you have even the amino acids that's found in protein. You know, when your protein is broken down, it gives you amino acids.
I don't know.
Okay, so that's those nutrients are important. And then you also have nutrients like your magnesium, where you need magnesium found in leafy green vegetables like your cabbage, all those green vegetables that you eat. Yeah, your spinach, your
lettuce, and
then also in some nuts,
almond
nuts, all those nuts, different nuts, you find them there. And this helps to boost sleep. Like, you find yourself, when you eat all these things, you're more rested, your muscles relax, so you can sleep better.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
And but it's not fun.
It's not fun to eat it. Yeah. That's why you should not eat it alone. Find something to incorporate.
That's true.
By the time you're eating it, you'll not even realize how it's food you're eating. You'll be like, it's nice. Yes.
Nice. Yeah.
Okay. So we also have, there's a particular amino acid that also helps with sleep.
Okay.
We call it the tryptophan. Yes. It's an amino acid that helps with sleep. It produces, when you eat this meals that have this tryptophan, your turkey, your dairy products like your milk, they have this amino acid is present in them. So when you eat it, right, the tryptophan is released, and then it produces hormones. 2 hormones are very important in the body. We have the melatonin.
Melatonin,
yes.
I think about that.
And the serotonin.
Yeah, that one is for sleeping.
Yes, and the serotonin. So these 2 hormones are the wake sleep hormone. That's what we call them. Yes.
One must not be off. You not wake up.
Okay, so that's what we call them. And from the name, you should already know what it does. One wakes you up, one makes you sleep.
The one that wake me up, please, oh, wake me up, oh.
So when you eat these meals, they help boost this melatonin and the serotonin, and it helps you sleep and also helps you wake up. Okay. And not just wake up, but you also wake up and you feel like, okay, I'm rejuvenated, I'm healthy, I'm okay. You don't wake up and you're so tired, you're so drained.
That's me. Oh. I'm always tired. I don't know.
Yeah, so there are a lot of nutrients like that, but these are the two main that I should talk about.
Biology, science, oh my God, we don't understand what's going on. But I think it's always very nice to have somebody to buttress this particular point for us. And you mentioned food. We've mentioned foods that are good, and I think I'll recommend like chicken salad if you want to eat something healthy.
If you want to do salad, you can dice your chicken into
so that you don't feel it's boring. So yeah, I think I recommend that. So let's talk about some particular things that make us crave sweet things. And I think this one particularly is most likely women related. Women crave sweet things when probably they are like stressed, when they are annoyed, maybe you are like on your menstrual cycle, you just want to eat something sweet. So why does stress make you crave sweet things instead of healthier things?
Well, when it comes to menstrual cycle, I can't really talk on that because I feel like that's mainly a doctor's perspective. They are the ones that will explain to you why your cycle makes you crave. But then it doesn't mean that you should not take it just because you were craving it. But then you watch the amount you take. Like we've been talking about portion. We've been saying.
I think that's the thing people don't know how to moderate.
Like you should not just remove something from your diet. Like now, I've been taking something forever, and because I heard, oh, this is not good, I cannot just carry it and throw it out of my diet. It doesn't work like that. You have to do it, in consistency. You realize that by the time days have gone, months have gone, it's no longer in your diet. But you didn't just carry it and remove it. It took time, it took process. So when it comes to stress and eating, you see that when people are stressed, there is a hormone that is released, the cortisol. Yes, it is the stress hormone, and that cortisol makes you hungry, makes you want to eat anything, and at that moment you're not thinking, oh, let me go and cook food.
Oh wow!
Yes.
So now let me quickly throw this in. I don't know if you see TLC, my 600 LB life. Most of them will say because I lost somebody, I'm mourning. That's why I'm eating, and you are eating, and you are eating, and you are that big. So I now understand that it is actually an illness.
Yes, it is.
Wow.
So it doesn't make you, because at that moment you're not thinking, oh, I'm going to the kitchen to go and cook. You're hungry, you're irritated, you're tired, you're stressed. So it's the first thing you see, you pick or you eat. And it could be unhealthy snacks. It could be so many things. Even drink. You can carry 3 bowls of drink and put it in front of you and finish it. And you will not know that you've even finished it. You'll be like, I want more. So that cortisol makes you very hungry. Very hungry. And even when you're not hungry, it feels like you're hungry. At that moment. Because of the hormone. So you eat and you eat and you eat, even when you're like, I should stop, you're still eating.
Because of the stress.
Yes, because of this.
Oh wow.
So
I've never been that stressed. Stress find me now.
Don't let stress find you.
Just one day, let me eat now.
Don't let stress find you. So you eat and you eat, and then you tend to grow bigger. That's when you realize that you're becoming obese, you're becoming overweight, and then different illnesses are setting in, and you need to go and be visiting the doctor almost every day.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's because of this hormone,
So craving something sugary is not it's not exaggerated.
A bad thing. I won't say it's a bad thing too, because there are times you crave, but then you should watch the amount you eat. Because I'm craving a sugary substance today does not mean I'll carry one whole bottle and finish it. I can take small and then leave the rest for later.
Like I think we discussed about craving before on the program, where we say most people don't believe that craving do exist. But
craving exists.
Yeah, it is funny how you are craving something, and if you don't have that thing, it's as if the world
is ending.
Like I'm like, but people don't believe that craving. People like.
Do you crave? Like,
no, I think my mom always say during my pregnancy women. During my own time, nobody have craving.
Wanted this.
Nobody does this. It's your husband it's you people's husband that is spoiling you. You're saying you're craving this. I'm like, are you like? I don't understand.
Pregnancy cravings are the worst because you hear somebody's craving salt. Somebody's craving
clay. I don't understand.
Sand. I'm craving sand.
Chalk.
I'm craving chalk.
Like
I just want to
duster? Yeah, I don't understand. Oh my god.
Pregnancy craving is the worst.
So it's actually very funny how I think we do have to have a separate program
for cravings
because it's so annoying when people say cravings are unrealistic. They are just you being.
You can stop it.
Yeah, you can stop it. You can just. Are you saying I can just pause my brain and then pause
something else?
No, it's not possible. And so let's quickly move away from craving now to how poor sleep affects our hunger and appetite hormones the next day. Is it true that if you don't sleep well, you attend to it's actually going to probably affect your appetite and hormone?
Okay, so poor sleep. I think we spoke about how food affects sleeping. Yeah. So now we're going to talk about how sleep affects eating. Hey. Okay, so if I sleep, let's say I sleep by 2 a.m.
Okay.
And I'm to wake up for work by 5. I only had maybe 3 hours of sleep. I had 3 hours of sleep. By the time I wake up, I'm very angry.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Stress.
I'm very angry.
Yeah.
So you don't see me go into the kitchen and start making food. I'm looking for anything I can find to just pack and be going to where I'm going.
That's true.
So, one, you might not even be packing a well-balanced diet. You might just, let's say it's chicken I saw here, I saw rice here, I throw the two of them together, I put it inside my lunch.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I don't have this
Let's
today.
go. And then you see other people, they will not even, they won't see anything in their house and they'll just go out and buy it. They don't know what process was used in cooking this food. They don't know what they used even in cooking. So they don't know how balanced their food is. They don't know how clean this food is. And that's why I say yes. Sleep affects food.
Oh wow. So you're likely to let's say when you wake up grumpier, the grumpier you had, the lack of
energy to
Like
cook.
I don't care at this point. I just want to go to work, come back to this house and
sleep again.
And I think that's very true because most of us that like to press our phone into the night, we know what we are talking about. So it's always funny how people just think even when you sleep early, I don't have energy to wake up and start cooking.
There are sometimes that when you sleep early, you're like, I can't cook today.
I just can't cook. I think people that said 8 hours of sleep is enough, they didn't think about it very well. Like, give me 12 hours. Why can't the night? You see, like
why can't the night just keep going on?
Sometimes you wake up, you sleep by 9, you wake up by probably 7, and then you still feel tired.
So tired. Like,
so that means
slept enough.
Oh my God, we need to calculate the math. The math is not mathing. Anyways, let's go on a short break. When we get back, we'll continue into our conversation with Miss Tumini Olufora on sleep, stress, and nutrition.
Hey there, do you know in the world today, everyone is a consumer, and as consumers, we all have the right to be heard.
In Nigeria today, as a consumer, you have all right to product information, right to fair pricing, right to return goods, right to product labeling, right to fair dealings, and a lot more.
Well then, have you heard about the new media channel?
ConsumerHallaTV.
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 At ConsumerHallaTV, our goal is to inform and educate consumers in Nigeria with insightful news alongside development within the fast-paced world of consumers through well-researched, specialized, and analytical content.
Our vision at ConsumerHallaTV is to create an engaging platform that provides right connections for meaningful brands in Nigeria, thus creating a more caring world for consumers where business thrives. And guess what? Our ConsumerHalla brand is the first consumer complaint resolution portal in Nigeria, powered by a 72-hour feedback mechanism. We offer consumer advocacy, informative talk shows, branding promotions, advertising, and lots more. Connect with us via our YouTube channel at ConsumerHallaTV. Follow us on our Facebook page, ConsumerHallaTV, our Instagram page, ConsumerHallaTV, and do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscription is free. ConsumerHallaTV. At ConsumerHallaTV, you deserve to be heard. At ConsumerHallaTV, you deserve to be heard.
Welcome back from that break. This is Elder Living on ConsumerHalla TV. Thank you so much for still staying connected to us. And this morning we are talking about sleep, stress, and nutrition with Mr. Mienu Olufora, a nutritionist in the house. We've been asking her questions, and she has explained how sleep, stress, and nutrition are all in a triangular form, and if one is being removed, it can cause a off-balance situations. Before we went on a break, I said we were going to continue into our question to have more knowledge into what role nutrition plays in sleep and stress. Yeah. So the first question is, I know this can be very unrealistic, but I think we should ask it. Can caffeine and alcohol ever be part of a healthy sleep routine, or should they be avoided completely? You know, some people will say, if I drink alcohol, I will sleep like never before. Like a baby. Like alcohol is now like a medicine. I don't understand. And some people will say if I drink caffeine, I sleep more. But some people say if I drink caffeine, I won't be able to sleep. So what is it about?
Okay, so there are two questions I can pick out from this.
Yeah.
Number one is caffeine bad? Is alcohol bad? I will answer that. And then the second question, is it a healthy diet?
Yeah.
Okay, so when it comes to a healthy diet, there's a level of alcohol and a level of caffeine your body needs.
Really?
Yes. It's a thing. It's a thing. Yes.
Wow. So
there's a particular level that your body needs.
But wait, let me ask. Okay, continue. I'll ask it later.
Okay. But it doesn't mean I should go and carry.
Which is which you are now buttressing as scientifically. Sometimes, if it is really recommended, I think you should take a little. Nobody saying you should go and pour a glass of alcohol and start drinking. So somebody said no. We're not saying that here. We're just saying that. Sometimes just to boost a little bit, just maybe, and even traditionally, some people use alcohol a form of just medicine, just a form of medicine. And she already mentioned that alcohol is in our fruits already. Some food that we eat, there is alcohol. It doesn't, but they are natural alcohol, not the one that if you take a little bit, you're dancing around. You feel fly. You know, I'm on top of the world. That's not the one we are talking about here. So I understand.
Okay, so and then. Coming to the second question is...
Can it ever be a part of healthy food?
Okay, so for healthy foods, I mean, when it comes to caffeine, taking it in the night doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, that's true.
It's either you're trying to stay awake because
to read.
Caffeine is not going to make you sleep. I'm sorry, whoever told you caffeine is making you sleep, it's not.
Yeah, maybe your body
just not
digest
and
it differently.
Alcohol is not making you sleep. It is your tiredness. You've played too much because you were drunk, and now you're tired. So you are sleeping. The alcohol is not what's making you sleep.
If you take alcohol, most people that take alcohol, they do their whatever
everything
display,
they've done, and then as soon as they jump the bed, they are off.
I think that timeline is deleted from their brain, so they feel like once I take alcohol,
it's just a few minutes
I'm sleeping.
No, it's not the alcohol. It's the tiredness. It's what you've done in between that time that is making you tired. So if you're going to take your caffeine, or take it in the morning time. In the morning is okay.
When you are working.
Yes, so that you would have worked it out.
Yeah.
Because your body even needs time to rest. And that time it's using to rest is during the night. So imagine if I take alcohol in the night when my body is meant to be resting. What time will I be resting? What time would the organs in my body that are meant to be asleep actually sleep?
That's true.
Overworking themselves, leading to extra health problems.
Issues, yeah.
So when you say, okay, I want to take it, make sure you're taking it before like at least 3 hours before you're going to bed. You've finished anything you're doing.
That's true.
When I say anything, I don't mean the alcohol.
Yeah.
I mean your feeding, your food, anything you're doing. If you're taking alcohol at least 6 hours before you're going to bed, that should have been digested. So you're free to do it in the daytime, until at least 2, because even by 10, the thing would have finished from your body. So at least 2, you should have been done with your alcohol and your caffeine.
That doesn't mean that every day you wake up, you want to take alcohol, and then by 2 o'clock, I'm stopping it because yes, by 2, it's quite funny. You spoke about cortisol level. I think you said stress help release that particular hormone.
Yeah.
But what's the link, the connection between chronic stress, cortisol level, and weight gain?
So we've spoken about it. I don't know if we spoke about it together or we spoke about it, because we spoke about how binge eating will make you get more weight. Okay, so the hormone cortisol is a stress hormone. It's released when you're stressed.
Yeah.
So that hormone makes you hungry. You eat. I'm still hungry. I eat. I binge it. I eat this one. I eat that one. I bring everything together. I put it on a plate. I eat everything. I'm still hungry. I go and take juice from my fridge. I drink it. I'm still hungry. I go and take a snack from me. I eat it. This is what makes you gain weight. And it's not just one day weight, because I'm telling you, stress is not going to stop today. Just because you have been stressed today, I'll not be stressed tomorrow.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not. It doesn't work like that.
I think God give human being everything apart from rest. So because God deprived us of rest, you can never ever be void of stress, which is very funny. That's true.
Okay, so,
but wait. Let me ask you a question. When we talk about stress, because I think I mentioned chronic stress now. It's funny how normally you eat, you get filled up. Is it because of this cortisol releasing in our body? That's why you don't feel full, or you're actually full, but your brain is playing a trick on you?
It could be either of the way. You're actually full and your brain is playing a trick on you because of the hormone.
Okay.
Or it could be the hormone that you've released.
That's what is making you eat.
Is not even making you eat like that, but then your body is too much. It's not even digesting it, but it's just storing it. It's not digesting it. So it's storing it, and then it has like the capacity that it's meant to take. It's expanding. And by the time it expands, it gets to a point that you feel full. And then you stop. And then it has reached the expansion level. But it's open space because of that cortisol. And then you eat again.
That's more stress.
Yeah. So you eat until you are now no more hungry, or you are tired of eating. Because I hear people say, oh, they are tired of eating, that they've eaten. You hear cases like, you hear someone say, oh, I am so fat, I'm tired of eating. Like,
but
I'll eat today.
Yeah.
But I can't stop eating.
Yeah.
It's because of that.
And I think that's why people opt for gastric bypass. If that's the name of the surgery or
that
something.
Makes them
they'll
stop
say you
eating.
should half your stomach or half it by 1/4, which I find very... people always say, I don't want to eat, but people don't believe them. People say, it's a lie, you like food. But the people don't know that it's an illness. It's funny how we can
quickly judge people without being in their
Without knowing
shoe,
them.
without knowing them. But is it only stress that releases these cortisol hormones, or other things can actually release it?
Well, it's a stress hormone, so I don't know if other things could release it, but then I know stress releases
But
it.
there are other things that make you eat apart from you.
Yeah, oh, definitely. There are other things that make you
Okay,
eat apart from stress.
That's excellent.
But then we're talking about the cortisol, so it's stress. It's stress related.
That's very good, and that's very sad. But at least we understand what is going on. So, but medically it can be treated.
By God's grace, it should be
Maybe
able
through
to
therapy
treat.
and
Yes.
everything. Because I think,
And even if you're in that category, they will tell you things that will help you. Like some people will tell you, oh, when you're feeling like eating, just take a fruit. Eat the fruit. By the time you finish eating, because fruits make you feel full, you will not even realize that I am actually filled up right now. Not all fruits though, because some fruits are hungry fruits.
I would say I agree, because it's not nice to just keep on eating food.
Yeah,
like, I'm
just
tired of eating, so your brain will like, I'm full already, you know. It's just like when I say I eat food that are sweet. Like people will say I don't have appetite, but if you see a food that you really like,
you will have the
but then
appetite
because
for
you
that
don't like
food.
it, you don't like fruits, obviously your brain will be like, I'm full already. So I
actually
get
full.
the
Let's leave
it. It's so funny, but let's move away from that particular question. Are there specific foods or drinks that can naturally calm the body and reduce stress before bedtime?
Okay, so there are things that you can use to calm yourself if you're feeling stressed. Like now, you know when you want to go to bed and you see yourself taking tea. When I mean tea, I don't mean your caffeinated tea like your coffee and your. I mean tea
milk?
as in, yeah, you could take
Milk
a warm
and Milo?
glass of milk. Because you see abroad people,
We don't
people
like
outside,
milk.
that's what I was about to say. You hear people outside saying, "Oh, I'm drinking
Milk
a warm
alone.
glass of milk," and then your Nigerians are like,
Warm?
"Why?
No, it's even the warm. Why is milk warm?
So,
But you can
but
be
then
like,
it actually helps to calm your body. But then if you don't,
nutrition, do you like warm milk?
of course not. That's why I would not drink it. I'd rather go for my Milo or my Bonvita.
Thank you.
It's doing the same thing the milk is meant to do for me.
I can understand
you could do your Milo.
It's even the fact that the milk is not cold. It is warm. Why is the milk warm? Oh no, that's disgusting.
I mean, babies take milk, so.
That's baby. That's not a baby. Like I said earlier, we always discuss diets. Nigerian dietary way is actually completely different. You can't tell in Nigeria you wake up in the night, oh yeah, take warm milk.
I take warm milk.
You know,
let me bring a glass of
before
milk.
you go to school as a like maybe like a teenager or maybe like your very young age, come and carry a cup of milk. And how would I carry a cup of milk and be drinking it? I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh wow. So milk.
You can take your warm milk if you want to. You can take Milo, Bonvita. There are also some teas. Like, you know, your chamomile tea, your hibiscus tea.
Your hibiscus?
Yes,
Zobo.
the one you make zobo. I don't mean go and take the zobo and drink. I need it leaf.
Okay, let's
put it inside hot water and boil it as tea.
People also put lemon. I think
You can do all those ones. You also have moringa.
Is it true that it makes you smell fresh if you continuously take it?
You know, too much things are bad for the
because
health.
Just I think the logic is right, because just like fish or other food, you probably smell like that.
I mean,
because
it's a mineral and so yeah, it should be good for your health.
Yeah,
it's good.
Not
but then overdoing it is what causes the harm. So you could take your chamomile, your hibiscus. You see other leaves, your moringa, other teas that also help with it.
Green tea, is it good?
Green tea is okay.
Okay. That's very beautiful. I don't know. But every other thing I love. Warm milk, I don't know about it. But let me ask you a question real quick. Like you always say, you're not a doctor, but I feel like probably you should have a knowledge about it. Do you think it's advisable for you to take sleeping pills?
Okay. So unless you've been prescribed sleeping pills by a doctor, I repeat, by a doctor, you should not be taking them.
You know, some people say if I don't take them,
I won't be able to sleep. Go and get a warm glass of something for yourself.
One glass of milk.
A warm glass of something for yourself. You will sleep. Or there's another thing we do in Nigeria. It's not Okay. Well, I will say it, but do you know that your Bible makes you sleep?
Read it.
Your Bible.
No,
read it. The devil doesn't want you reading the Bible.
That's true.
You will sleep.
I think I
the
really
devil does not want you reading. You will sleep.
That's very true. I completely agree.
That sleep that you want, you will force it.
You be like, this is not a storybook. What's going on here? That's actually very true. I agree. So please, if you know you cannot sleep, read the Bible. Or you take 1 glass of milk. Me, I sleep, so I don't need a 1 glass of milk. So let's quickly move away from that now. I'm really enjoying myself on the program today. I don't even know why. How can meal timing, maybe eating late at night impact? We've mentioned it. You've mentioned eating in the afternoon, daytime. Some people wake up to eat in the middle of the night. Do you think it is advisable to wake up?
It's not. But there are sometimes when you're actually very hungry and you wake up and you're like, I am hungry, I need to eat something. Go and take a fruit. Go and take when I say snack,
we don't have fruit.
That's what I was about to say. When I say snack, I don't mean you should go and carry one plate of everything.
Or maybe like cheese ball.
Or cheese ball and say, oh, this is a snack.
No.
You could look for something small, something light that you know that you're going to be able to digest in 1 hour. Because by God's grace, there's something you'll be able to digest in 1 hour.
Can you digest probably spag or rice in 1 hour?
No.
I still ate spag in the middle of the night.
You cannot digest that in 1 hour. You cannot digest that in 1 hour.
Really?
No.
God, okay. You're Nigerians. What can we digest in 1 hour?
That's the main question. Now, what can we digest in 1 hour? I mean, look at all our meals. What is there that can be digested in 1 hour?
So just don't wake up and eat.
Hey there, do you know in the world today, everyone is a consumer, and as consumers, we all have the right to be heard.
In Nigeria today, as a consumer, you have all right to product information, right to fair pricing, right to return goods, right to product labeling, right to fair dealings, and a lot more.
Well then, have you heard about the new media channel?
ConsumerHallaTV.
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 At ConsumerHallaTV, our goal is to inform and educate consumers in Nigeria with insightful news alongside development within the fast-paced world of consumers through well-researched, specialized, and analytical content.
Our vision at ConsumerHallaTV is to create an engaging platform that provides right connections for meaningful brands in Nigeria, thus creating a more caring world for consumers where business thrive.
And guess what? Our ConsumerHalla brand is the first consumer complaint resolution portal in Nigeria, powered by a 72-hour feedback mechanism. We offer consumer advocacy, informative talk shows, branding promotions, advertising, and lots more. Connect with us via our YouTube channel at ConsumerHallaTV. Follow us on our Facebook page, ConsumerHallaTV, our Instagram page, ConsumerHallaTV, and do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscription is free. ConsumerHallaTV. At ConsumerHallaTV, you deserve to be heard. At ConsumerHallaTV, you deserve to be heard.
Director General of the Commission, Emomotimi Agama, disclosed this at a Trade Associations Roundtable on ensuring stakeholder readiness for T+2 settlement held in Abuja on Wednesday. Mr. Agama said the transition represents a major milestone in aligning Nigeria's capital markets operations with international best practices, noting that it would make the market more competitive and resilient. Now let's talk about the federal government matters. In partnership with the European Union, on Thursday inaugurated a national program steering committee to oversee the 40 million euros education and youth empowerment in Northwestern Nigeria program. The program, which is being implemented in Jigawa, Kano, and Sokoto states, aims to tackle out-of-school children, facilitate teacher development, and promote youth skills acquisition in the Northwest region. Now, move away from that, the federal government, through the Office of the Head of the Civil Service of the Federation, has commenced the 2025 Personnel Audit and Skills Gap Analysis, known as the PASGA project. Despite Nigeria's aggressive revenue mobilization, the International Monetary Fund, IMF, said the country's revenue-to-output ratio could dip to 9.2% in the next 5 years. The country finished last year at a 10.8% revenue-to-gross domestic product ratio. The ratio is expected to fall by over a percentage point to 9.6% this year, and further slow to 9.1% in 2026. Now let's move away from that highlights now. Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission is partnering with the World Bank Group to strengthen Nigeria's decarbonization efforts in the upstream oil and gas sector. The collaboration is aimed at deepening the capacity of industry operators in methane abatement and emissions management as part of ongoing efforts to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Both organizations reaffirmed the commitment during a 3-day measurement, monitoring, reporting and verification capacity building program organized by the NUPRC and the World Bank Group in Abuja. Now let's move to the banking sector, where the United Bank for Africa, UBA PLC, is set to launch its landmark white paper to shape the continent's financial ecosystem to access the $3.4 trillion single market potential under the African Continental Free Trade Area. The white paper, titled Banking on Africa's Future, Unlocking Capital and Partnerships for Sustainable Growth, will be unveiled on the sidelines of the World Bank International Monetary Fund yearly meetings in October of 2025 in Washington, D.C., placing Africa's economic agenda at the heart of global financial discussions. Still on bank matters, the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, has clarified that open banking has not gone live yet, despite earlier expectation of an August 2025 rollout. The regulator, however, assured the work is in progress on the governance structure and API standardization requirements for a safe and functional system. Meanwhile, the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Olayemi Cardoso, has disclosed that Nigeria's trade surplus has risen to 6% of the nation's gross domestic product, attributing the improvement to ongoing macroeconomic reforms by the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration. Cardoso further spoke at the G24 press briefing on the sidelines of the IMF/World Bank annual meetings in Washington, D.C. Mr. Cardoso said the surplus is expected to remain stable in the near term as policy reforms continue to gain traction. Now let's talk about education. Ahead of the official opening of the student loan portal for the 2025/2026 academic session, the Nigerian Education Loan Fund, now Fund, has called on accredited tertiary institutions across the country to update their existing student records and upload the details of all their students. The Chairman of the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, Dr. Musa Aliyu San, has said that corruption in Nigeria goes far beyond stealing public funds. Mr. Aliyu described it as any deviation from the rule or due process. Elsewhere now, regarding a new ranking, Nigeria has taken the top spot in sub-Saharan Africa's highest education rankings, with 24 universities listed in the 2026 Times Higher Education World University Ranking. And about the 2026 budget, the House of Representatives has ordered the federal government to allocate the sum of 350 million naira in the 2026 budget to revive moribund industries across the country. This followed the adoption of a motion on notice moved by the member representing Mbaitoli/Ikeduru Federal Consistency, Imo State, by Akarachi Amadi. Now, Seplet Energy PLC says it is positioning to ramp up oil and gas production following the acquisition of and integration of Mobile Producing Nigeria Unlimited assets, which the company described as a high-quality portfolio with significant value. And now we've come to the end of the news this afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us on the news on ConsumerHallaTV. I'm Kikelomo Ajibola. ConsumerHallaTV goes home now till we return to your screen on Monday at 8 o'clock a.m. I beg your pardon. Thank you so much for joining us today. And if you haven't followed us across all our social media platforms, please do so at ConsumerHallaTV, Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok, and on YouTube, where you can always watch all our live programs at ConsumerHallaTV. Thank you and good night.
Hello consumers, you have the right to be heard, absolutely. So join us on the conversation, share your brand experience, where you tell us all your experiences about brand on the outer world via our YouTube channel every Wednesday from the hour of 4:20 to 5:20. You can watch us via our YouTube channel, ConsumerHallaTV, and subscription is free. Follow us on all our social media platforms, ConsumerHallaTV. Share your brand experience. It's about storytelling. It's about experiences.
Hello consumers, you're welcome to another exciting episode of Consumer Voice on ConsumerHallaTV. I am Matilda Omenai. As you already know, Consumer Voice is a show where we'll be visiting different places in Lagos to check out people's preferences, hear what the consumers have to say about different leading brands that they make use of.
Hello, it's your boy here, Iremofeko Forola, and you know what? They call me the AUF General Overseer. Every day is a blessing and it is meant to be enjoyed maximally with AUF packages that put a smile on our faces. And guess what? That is why this show AUF is for you. You can get to know about trending market slashes, promos, offers, and juicy deals that put a smile on your faces, and you can always enjoy them maximally. And you know one thing that is so interesting about this show? It is a blend of English and Pidgin. As I dey run you English, now I go dey marry am with Pidgin, make am spicy. So catch me every time on the show to enjoy more about trendy AUF packages. Peace.
Public service announcement. Hello consumers, I am Kikelomo Ajibola and welcome to the Scam Alert segment on ConsumerHallaTV. Scam Alert educates viewers about various scams affecting consumers. We learn tips on how to identify fraudulent activities and provide advice on protecting our personal information. We aim to raise awareness and empower viewers to avoid falling victim to scams. We cover various topics such as phishing, identity theft, fraudulent investment schemes, and many more. You want to catch up on how these scammers invade our lives? Join us every Tuesday by 12:30 p.m. for Scam Alert on our YouTube channel at ConsumerHallaTV. Subscription is absolutely free. And in case you're not following us across all our social media platforms, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok at ConsumerHallaTV.
Don't say I didn't do anything for you this 2025. Bye.
Welcome to In the Marketplace. We are taking you on a journey behind the scene of Nigeria's most vibrant market, from the sight and sound of the market to the stories of the people who makes it thrive. We will be sharing the untold stories that brings this market to life. Join us as we explore the history, challenges, and triumphs of the market vendors. We will dive into the daily lives of the people who call markets home and uncover the secret that makes this market special. You will get to see the passion, energy, and dedication that goes into making this market success. Tune in to the In the Marketplace on ConsumerHalla TV on Thursday by 11 a.m. to experience the sight and sound. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media handle on ConsumerHalla TV. I am Elizabeth Abefe.
Hello fellow consumers, are you looking for a program where we give analysis about brands and a program where we project the voice of the consumer? Join my team and I on Consumer Analytics and Resolution Box by calling on the program to get your issues resolved.
And in case you are wondering where Consumer Analytics and Resolution Box will be showing, please join us on our YouTube channel at ConsumerHallaTV. Subscription is free by 2 p.m. to 4 o'clock p.m. every Mondays and Wednesdays. Consumer Analytics and Resolution Box will be airing and will be here to provide you any information on brands and also issues that you have pending for us to resolve. Also follow us across all our other social media platforms: Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok at ConsumerHallaTV. And that is why at ConsumerHallaTV,
you deserve to be heard. Hi everyone, I am Iri Ayomikunle Eke. Join me live on Perspective every Mondays to Friday from the hour of 9 to 10, where we have meaningful and engaging conversations about all the burning and pressing issues making the round. Issues related to our economy and consumers. It's conversing, it's relatable, it's beyond interview. We have expert analysts who gives updated analysis about all aspects of a conversation. Join the moving train by subscribing to our YouTube channel, ConsumerHallaTV, and do well to follow us on all our social media platforms, ConsumerHallaTV. Stay informed. Thank you.
I am Matilda Omenai. As you already know, Market Today is the show where we visit different markets across Nigeria, Lagos, to check out the prices of different things, ranging from household items to foodstuffs to cosmetics, electronics, every other thing.
In a world of hustle and bustle, entertainment keeps us alive, and that is why at ConsumerHalla TV, we ensure you enjoy all around 360-degree entertainment program. Screen Time is the show for you, where you enjoy top 5 countdown, celebrity of the week, exclusive interview, and other segments.
Don't mind, it's just a jealous person.
Oh,
It's new movie release, update, and Screen Time. I'm going to enjoy myself because this is my favorite time on the program. I get to recommend good movie for you, and I'm also waiting for you to recommend movies to me also in the comment section. Screen Time is not just all about entertainment, it is relaxing and also educational. So that is why we are bringing to you Screen Time on ConsumerHallaTV. And in case you're wondering where to join us every Mondays by 5 o'clock p.m. at ConsumerHallaTV on our YouTube channel. Subscription is very, very free. And in case you have not followed us across all our social media platforms, please do so. We are begging you, on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and also TikTok at ConsumerHallaTV. What are you waiting for? Click on that follow and subscribe right now.
And from the I to the R to the E to the M to the F to the E, my name is Iremofe Koforola, the man always clothed in wealth and strength.
And I'm Kikelomo Ajibola. Toodles!